Hi, this is Made by Mommy, and today I'm going to teach you how to make this Christmas sweater charm. Whether or not it's ugly is up for debate. You can make your own decision and report below. Either way, I hope you have as much fun making this as I did. This idea came from Instagram. A woman named Chrissy Jacobs posted this picture. And she linked to me on it because the picture included my Christmas light charms on a garland. Right away, though, I noticed the sweater in the middle and how fun it was. So I wrote to New York Chrissy and asked her if I could share her design with all of you. I made a few changes, and this is how it works. To make this charm, you will need your loom. Yep, we're back on the loom today. I set this up using the staggered position so that those of you who don't have rainbow looms, you have your fun looms, you have your bando loom, your, what are the other ones, the crazy loom, you should all be able to follow this too. So you'll need a loom, you'll need a hook, whether it's the rainbow loom hook or a crochet hook, and you'll need 3 colors of rubber bands to create a pattern such as this. The first rubber band we're going to put on is the one that will be the loop on top. I'm going to use a single white. Starting at the bottom with the arrow pointing forward, put your single rubber band on. Then take 2 rubber bands at a time. From the center peg up on diagonal to the right. And again, from the center peg up on the diagonal to the left. Now, when you decide what you want the primary color of your sweater to be, you're going to take 2 of that color and place it moving forward for the next row. And here is where the pattern of the sweater comes. For this one, I did staggered. So I did white, green, white. I'm going to do a stripe this time. So for that, I'm going to take white for the next 3 pairs of rubber bands to go on. So that's 2 white going forward, 2 white going forward, and 2 more white. There you go. And to make a green stripe underneath, I'm going to repeat the same, 2 green at a time. Oh, there, one broke. Don't you hate when that happens? Fortunately, I can just put in another one. So 2 green there, 2 green in the middle, and 2 green on the right. And now for the bottom of the sweater, I'm going to go back to red. And to create the bottom edge of the sweater, 2 more red at a time from the center peg up to the right, and the center peg up to the left. Now we want to create our sleeves. To make the sleeves, you're going to take a single rubber band and wrap it around your hook 3 times. Then take 2 at a time, put it on your hook and pull that straight, and then push those 3 over the tip of the hook to the center. This will take you a few tries if you haven't done it before, but stick with it and you'll get used to it. So that's where we start, and now we're going to add 3 more pairs of red rubber bands to create the length of the arm. So 1, 3, and number 4. Oh, I did 5, didn't I? I only wanted 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, because I had already had one. So I'm going to take one of those off. I want to have 4 total after the beginning. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, made by mommy. She can't count very well, can she? Here we go. So we're going to put those bands right over the shoulder spot. And now, one of the changes that I made from Chrissy's original design is right here. Basically, I want to connect this arm piece not only to here, but also to here to create that wider shoulder. To do that, I'm going to start a band here, loop it through this one, and then bring it back over. So, taking my 2 rubber bands, I'm going to reach in and pull them through, and then bring it over here. So now you have a rubber band going this way and a rubber band going that way. And that's what creates that really nice shoulders. Now I need to create the other sleeve, and this time hopefully I will count properly. So I'll put my first one on 3 times, pull tight, push over to the center, there you go, and adding 3 more. 1, 2 more red rubber bands, pull through, and the last pair. Yeehaw! Now you have your second sleeve with 1, 2, 3, 4 links. I'm going to put that onto this shoulder. And again, adding a second pair of rubber bands to create a thicker shoulder. Hook here, and then pull this to get your hook into it. Hook on, pull up, and over. That's what it should look like. And now we just need to add cap bands. So starting from the second one down, you'll see this is where we have the white one. So the next one is where we place that cap. Then the next 3 down. And the next 3. And we need to put 1 more rubber band right here. I'm going to take a single rubber band and wrap it around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And that's all the rubber bands you're going to need to make your sweater charm. Ready to begin hooking? Make sure you have rotated your loom. You're going to begin from where that tripled over rubber band was placed. And this is the one awkward spot because we're going to be sort of hooking backwards. You want to reach with your hook to pull that triple band out of the way. Keep your thumb here to help it stop from popping off. Catch just those top 2 bands and bring this down and to the right. Then repeat for the other side. There you go. And now starting from the bottom, we're going to work straight up each of these rows. Looking careful to make sure you're just catching those bottom two. There we go. And the center, starting in this tripled over band, straight forward, and again. And then back down to do the right row. Again, being careful to get just those bottom two on your hook. And now we just need to do the shoulders. We're going to take the white ones from here and bring them to the center. And on the other side as well. Same thing. And finally, the loop on top. So pull that one out, take off the bottom one from the top, slide that one into the center and pull tight to create a knot. And now you're ready to take your charm off the loom. I usually loosen it up on the bottom first, just because those tend to get a little bit strained. And then use my hook to help get this one off as well. Just so I'm not pulling too hard on any one rubber band. There's nothing more frustrating than getting to this point and then snapping it when you're pulling it off the loom. So if you tend to tug on more than one rubber band at a time, you're in much better shape to not break any of your rubber bands. There we go. A little bit of tugging to straighten out. And you have your very own Christmas sweater. I hope you enjoyed making this charm as much as I did. Thank you to New York Chrissy. I will link to her Instagram account below so you can follow her to see what great ideas she comes up with next. You'll click right here to subscribe to me to see more tutorials. And if you want to learn to make additional charms on your Rainbow Loom, I have a lot. You can click here to see other charms that are made on the loom. You can click here to see some charms that are made using just a crochet hook if you want to try a new challenge. Thank you again for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I look forward to doing the next project with you.